Hello. Everything that follows should not be considered to be investment advice. Today's question is, which asset class will perform best in Q1 of 2025? Today's question is, which asset class will perform best in Q1 of 2025? I didn't pick every asset class. I just picked some of the ones that are most commonly mentioned in videos of this nature, and also in the news coverage. Options: large cap stocks, treasuries, precious metals, crypto, other. I'm not going to provide any other information. And I just want to reiterate again, this whole thing is basically, the AI is summarizing whatever they can find in the news and spitting out an answer. Please do not consider this to be investment advice. While we wait for the bot to finish its work, I've got something cool to show you from my collection. This here looks like little chunks of rock or something. This is what's known as trinitite. It's actually an accidentally man-made material. I'll drop some video and some pictures below so you can see it. After the first test atomic bomb explosion in July of 1945, somebody noticed that it had turned all of the surrounding sand of the desert into glass. And they collected, I think, about 100 kilos of samples. Afterwards, the government shut things down and prevented people from taking more. And I believe at the time that it was collected, some of it was radioactive. However, 70 odd years later, it's no longer detectably radioactive. Although apparently, if you have a very very sensitive counter, you might be able to get something off of it. But certainly, you can't read it on a handheld Geiger counter. Anyway, I've always been fascinated with man-made, particularly accidentally man-made materials, and I've got a few items like that in my collection, which I'll no doubt show you over the next while. But I thought people would find this cool. And the AIs are coming up with similar answers to each other, and notice as well the confidence levels. It's going to scroll up actually. Confidence levels 4, 6, and 6 over here. These are relatively low confidence levels because the AIs, generally speaking, have a tendency to be overconfident about their answers, and I think that's an appropriate level of caution for a subject of this matter. What it's giving is basically 36% percentage on large cap stocks, 16% on treasuries, 26 on precious metals, cryptos at 16%, and other at 6%. So just to reiterate again, the question was which one's going to perform best. So it's saying basically most likely the large cap stocks will perform best. And then the summary that's produced at the end, the eyes collectively predict that in 2025, the American stock market, particularly large cap US stocks, is expected to perform strongly, supported by projected growth rates of 9% to 16% and positive sentiment from surveys such as Bank of America. Precious metals like gold are anticipated to maintain stability and potential growth due to ongoing demand from central banks. While the cryptocurrency sector, particularly Bitcoin, is recognized as a significant trend, its performance is tempered by historical volatility and regulatory uncertainties. Treasuries are seen as safer investments, with moderate performance compared to other asset classes. However, these predictions face potential risks, including unexpected geopolitical events, economic disruptions, changes in central bank policies, and shifts in investor sentiment, which could drive investors towards safer havens like treasuries or gold, or lead to unexpected growth in other asset classes such as crypto, real estate, or commodities. So I think the fact that it's injecting a note of caution into this is probably appropriate, particularly with the kind of the uncertainties around how many rate cuts there's going to be next year from the Fed, and sticky inflation and things like that. There we have it. Thank you all for watching. Please feel free to drop comments in the section below, and I hope you like the content and as well as the interludes. And stay tuned. See you in the next one.